Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. Today I'm going to try something that I've never done before and make some pulled pork on the grill. So let's get started. Let me get a sip of caffeine here. I'm still half asleep. It's only 6 o'clock in the morning. Alright, this is a 5.16 pound pork shoulder butt roast. So this thing was $10.27. So let's open it up. See what it looks like here. Got some fat on the back. You know what? I'm gonna trim a little of that fat off and then I'll be back. That looks pretty good. I don't know if I needed to do that or not, but what the heck. Okay, now I'm just gonna put a little olive oil on it just to make my seasoning stick a little bit better. Kind of put it on both sides here. Trying to hurry up so I can get this thing on the grill. I don't want to be messing around all day with one piece of meat. Alright, then I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder on there, and I'll just do this one side, and then I'll flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. But I won't bore you guys with that. Okay, this is Kinder's Mild Barbecue Rub, so we'll put a little of that on there. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then some brown sugar on top of that. Alright, let me just rub this in a little bit. I'll flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. And I'll meet you guys outside at the grill. Okay, I think I'm all set here. I have just regular Kingsford briquettes in the slow and sear. Got one end lit, put water in there, and now I'm just going to stick my temperature probe into a thick part of the meat right here. I think I'll, I'm just going to kind of play this by ear and kind of keep an eye on it as I go along and decide if I want to wrap it or not wrap it or whatever. But for now, I'm just going to get the lid on there and let this start cooking. And I'm not quite sure how long it'll take. Like I said, I've never done this before. I tried this doing one of these on my little Weber Jumbo Joe once, but I didn't have one of these wireless thermometers. And so what happened was I had to keep opening the lid to check the temperature, and I don't know, it just never got done because I kept opening the lid all the time. So now that I have one of these good wireless thermometers, we'll see if I can make this work. So I'm just going to get the lid on there. I'm going to leave my top vent all the way open for now. Usually I shut it down so that it's about maybe 3/4 of the way open. So about like that. I guess I'll just set it that way right now. And let me show you where I have the bottom vent set. Alright, let me close my lower vent down now. On this grill, it usually works pretty good directly underneath this first hole right there. So sometimes you have to move it a little bit to the one way or the other, just according to how hot the grill's running. Sometimes it varies according to the weather, if it's a hot or cold day. So I'm just going to start it off right there, and I may have to adjust it just a little bit. And after it's been cooking a while, I'll let you guys know what temperature the grill has been running at. My meat has been on here for an hour now, and the temperature's running 275 on my wireless thermometer. That's down at the grill grate level, but this thermometer on top of the grill reads 450 degrees. So there's a huge difference, but you know, that's directly over the coals, and it's at the top of the hill, top of the kettle where the heat rises, and that's down a little lower. But there's a big difference from, you know, the temperature down at grill grate level to the top of the grill there. But it's cooking at 275. I'm running it a little bit hotter than usual, and I'm just going to see how that works. The temperature of the meat is 129 right now, so I'm just going to let it go, and we'll come back later and open up the lid and check on it. It has been 4.5 hours and the temperature of my meat is 183 and the temperature of the grill is running 261. It's starting to drop off some. The grill temperature was running about 280 for a while. It's kind of dropping off, so I think it's time to check the meat and see how it looks. I have not opened the lid at all, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you guys to see how it looks. Here we go. Oh man, that's pretty. Look how good this looks. I'm pretty excited. All the water is gone in the slow and sear. There's still quite a bit of charcoal left though. Like I said, it's been 4.5 hours. It has a pretty good bark on the outside. I think what I'm going to do is just wrap it in foil now. And I think I may just take it in and finish it up in my toaster oven. I'm going to check the internal temperature with my quick read thermometer just for the heck of it here. 186. Wow, that feels pretty tender. So really I want this to get to about 200 degrees, 205 I guess, so I can pull it. Although it seems pretty darn tender as it is, but I think I will wrap it and put it in my toaster oven just for a little bit, just to ensure that it's going to pull apart okay. This sure looks good. I'm pretty excited here. Whoa, losing all my stuff there. I set my oven to bake at 275 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm just going to finish this up in here now. I put an oven meat thermometer in it, and I'm just going to take that up to about 200, 205 degrees internal temperature. And I'll let it rest for a little bit, and we'll try it out. This was in here for about an hour and a half until the internal temperature hit 205 degrees. And I shut the oven off, and it's just been sitting there for about an hour. So that's why I'm able to grab it with my bare hand. Let's try it out. Well, it broke in half getting it out of the wrapper, out of the foil, so I'm guessing that it's pretty tender. It's probably pretty hot still as well. Wow, look at that. Oh, wow. Really tender. Boy, that looks pretty good, huh? Nice and juicy. Look at that. Nice. Oh yeah, looks really good, huh? Wow. I guess we have to try this out. This turned out really good. For the first pulled pork I ever cooked on the grill, pretty happy with this. Turned out pretty good. So it was 4.5 hours on the grill, then an hour and a half in the toaster oven until it hit 205 degrees internal temperature. Then I just let it shut the oven off and let it sit there for about an hour, and I think it turned out pretty darn good for my first one. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to make myself a nice pulled pork sandwich now and probably share a little bit with the dog as well. See you guys. I'm going to sit can't talk today. I'm going to make myself a nice I'm going to make myself a nice pulled pork sandwich now and probably share a little bit with the dog as well. See you guys.